right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's training. My name is Austin Zuloff, Vice President of North America for Zealous, and I'm very excited about today because anytime I can get some really valuable information on how to be successful in this field from someone who has done it time and time again and taught others how to, that is a good day for me. A mentor of mine once said, it's not about teaching a dog a new trick. It's about teaching the dog to teach other dogs, which is an interesting way to put it. But this gentleman you're going to hear from has personally trained and coached over 200 of the top income earners in the world in our profession. So he started his entrepreneurial journey at about 5 years old, was a seven-figure earner in his 20s, has been a seven-figure earner in 3 different businesses. In fact, everything from traditional brick and mortar style business to the network marketing profession, built the #1 sponsoring team out of over 1 million active distributors in over 50 countries. So please take some notes whenever I introduce this gentleman, this industry icon out of Dallas, Texas, Mr. Tim Edwards. Tim, my friend, I'm happy to sit in your audience.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate everybody showing up here today for one of the trainings that everybody wants to know about, but it's really hard to grasp some of these pay plan trainings, because what I found over the years is that 95% of the people that join your team are not going to be salespeople and they're not going to be numbers people. And so it kind of feels like they're, in a place where maybe they don't belong, but it's super simple if you have tools like we have where the business is explained for you and you just break things down to its simplest form where you're going out and accomplishing something small and you're teaching a couple of people to do that same thing. And that's how you duplicate really any pay plan that's structured correctly is about getting to a rank and then teaching a couple of people to do what you just did. And as you duplicate that, so it's not like you've got to know how to be a Crown Ambassador. A lot of people get freaked out about those big titles and big numbers and all that. It's getting to the next rank and teaching a couple people to do that. And once you progress through the plan, it's like dominoes, you get to a rank, it knocks one over. When you get a couple people to a rank, it knocks another one over. And so you can walk through the pay plan just by seeing what you need to do next and going out and doing that, and then just showing other people. So I probably went into some of my slide content, but I wanted to kind of preface the deal with that. So let me get to some slides here. The first thing I want to mention to people that's really important is that you've got to really focus on your mindset and your visualizations or meditation and be super consistent. If you aren't controlling your mindset, if you aren't reaching out to people on a daily basis and talking to people about the products and the business, the pay plan's irrelevant. It's all hypothetical. 100% of zero is still zero. So it's about mindset and action, and that triggers the things that need to happen in the pay plan. And also, it's really common for people to, this happens every single time. When I started, I was involved in a team where I was the new guy on the block. I was completely clueless. I was the quiet guy. I hated the phone, presentations, videos. I hated everything about the business because it wasn't my nature. I had to reinvent myself. And what you can get caught in is you can really, get frustrated at people taking off faster than you. So I used to always say this, that there's no, you heard this, the Tim Stoffel theory. Tim Stoffel, there's no such thing as a free lunch. And what you need to understand is that when people come into the business and they start off quickly, it's because, everybody has to pay their $10 at the door, but some people have paid $8 or $9 somewhere else, right? They've been in other programs, they've built lists, or they've been in insurance or real estate where they've got credibility. They're used to asking for decisions. They've got hundreds and hundreds of people that will listen to them. So if someone has paid their dues somewhere else and they come here, it's obvious they're going to start faster than someone who hasn't done that, right? You don't have the big list and the credibility and all that. You have to start like I did. I talked to everybody I knew in about 12 days. I mean, it was really quick. I probably could have done it in 12 minutes if I hadn't had call reluctance. So I didn't have a big list. So the main thing you want to do is just don't compare yourself to other people, because I started off the worst network marketer in my company, and I ended up outproducing 100% of the people in my company on a monthly basis as far as recruiting and duplicating. So it doesn't matter how you start, only matters how you finish. It doesn't matter how bad you suck in the beginning. You can be a rock star, right? I'm proof of that. So let's talk a little bit about some very simple concepts in the business. So consultant is your first rank. And so here's your sponsor. They put you in one of their legs, and then your job is just to get one person on either side that's active, which when they join with any of our beginning starter kits, they're going to be active. So it's just one person on each side, and you're at the first rank, which is consultant. The second rank is bronze, same PV requirement. You got your sponsor, you, the two people you put in your business on the left and the right. Right, and now you just need 400 in the lesser leg, right, to reach bronze. So what I would do is just start off sponsoring people in both legs, right? Put approximately 3 people in each leg, and if you look at these numbers here, if 2 of them start at the $399 business pack, that's going to create 370 points, and 1 person starts at the small personal pack, right? That's 445 points. And that's more than the 400 you need. So if you've got 3 people on each side that have done this, you're going to have 440 points, 445 points on each side, which is going to more than qualify for 400 in the lesser leg. Okay, and this is not counting everyone's customers. There's going to be some people that come in the big pack, and some people are going to sponsor 2 or 3 or 4 friends really quick, you know, that you didn't have to sponsor. So there's all kinds of scenarios here where you can get to bronze very quickly and very easily. But I just want to give you that sort of that map so you can kind of see it. All right, on silver, now you see the PV is 90. And remember, in our presentations, you don't have to have all 90 points on an auto ship. You can have 2 customers. One, if each of them is on this FICO size sport, that's 90 points. So you're active even if you don't have an auto ship. So you've got yourself here, you've got your 2 that you started off with, one on the left, one on the right, so that you're active in both legs. And now you need 1250 in the lesser leg. All right, so if you put 3 in the business, if you help them get 3 each, you've got like several times what you need here, right? But it's going to be way more than 1250 points. So what I would do is start off by putting a few people in each leg. Gold, 90 points again, 1 active in each leg, same deal. Now you need 2 personal bronze, all right, and 2,500 in your lesser leg. So again, you put these guys in your business, right? So your goal is to help 2 people get the bronze, which you saw what you need to get the bronze earlier, and your goal. And like, for example, here on these 3 people that you put in, by helping them get 3, I mean, you've got a lot more points than 2,500. So again, it's just helping a couple of people, 2 or 3 people, get some people involved and or customers, and that's usually going to rank you. So a simple strategy for most of the plan until you get way up at the high ranks is just rank, right? Find out your next rank, get there, help 2 people get to the rank that you just did, and you'll exceed what you need to continue the progression through the pay plan. So briefly, active, 1 on each side is consultant. Teach a couple people to become consultant. You're going to more than hit bronze. Usually you teach 2 people to become bronze. You're going to be silver or more, and you just keep duplicating that all the way down. So your goal is to get to ruby, right? Ruby is kind of the magic pin in the business, because that's where the bigger rank bonuses start, the monthly rank bonuses. That's where the car bonuses start. That's where the check matches start. And that's also where you don't need to have personals to actually rank. So what's cool about that? So think for a second, like if you've sponsored 5 people, so that's 5 individual people, 5 individual legs where they're going to start building their little teams. You only need a couple of people at the rank that you're going, the rank that you're at, to go to the next rank anywhere in those legs. So if you've got 5 people you've sponsored, there's 5 little legs there. So if 2 of them get to the rank below you or your rank, you're going to go to the next rank, and just do that over and over and over. So I would start building like this: get active, put 1 on each side so you get to the consultant, and then if your legs are new or similar in revenue production, right? There's not one that's taken off. You just want to alternate back and forth. You know, just keep putting people in each leg until you have one that takes off. At some point, one leg is going to take off. You're going to get people that have paid most of their $10 at the door. They've got a list of influence, and they can sponsor faster. So when they start to take off, All you need to do then is just feed your lesser leg. Right? Just feed the lesser leg until you hit your next rank. Right? And then you want to look for on your team who are the 2 people in any of those legs that you can help get to what you just did, right? Who's the furthest along, right? And help those people get to the rank that you're at. And when they rank, each time you do that, you're going to rank again, right? So that's a really simple way to think about it. All right. So that's probably the quickest training in Saturday history.